Well, next up, let's see if we can add some images to the timeline and actually start building the basics of a movie. First thing we're going to do, all movies always start with black video. And so what I want to show you right here is how to create what Premiere Pro calls a new item. And so down here in the lower right of the project window, you'll see a couple little buttons here, little search button, a bin button. Bin is the word they use for folder. In Windows we call these folders. Here we call them bins, B-I-N-S. And then here we have, looks like a folded piece of paper there, new item. When you point to it, you click that, and you'll see this is where we could start a new sequence, titles, bars and tone, black video. That's what we want to grab right now. So we're going to grab some black video, click that. You might recognize this size from Photoshop when we started working with film and video. 720 pixels by a height of 480. About 30 frames per second. There's that NTSC, and we're going to accept all of these video settings. Click OK. And then you'll see that we have inserted here in our project window black video. And if you want to look at that black video, it's not very exciting, but you can certainly drag that up into the preview, and by golly, there it is, black video. 5 seconds of black video. How do we know it's 5 seconds of black video? Right here in the lower right, the source monitor, 5:00. And what that 00 means is video frames. That's 5 seconds, and then this is the frames. And notice here we have these on-deck controls just like you would on your DVD player, and we could watch that black video. Let's see how it looks. You can see the CTI, current time indicator, moving. There you go. Well, that was black video. It's still going. Let's start it over, back to 0. So let's take a look at this time. Notice this right here. So we're at time 0, and I can move the CTI through time. And so that's 24 frames, not 24 seconds. 24 frames. And in this video world that we will be working with, we're working with 30 frames per second. So, oh, autosave just went there. So that's 25 frames, 26, 27, 28, 29. What frame's going to be next? Yes, 1. Starts over again. So there's 1 second. 1 second, 26 frames. 1 second, 27 frames. 28 frames. 1 second, 29 frames. And then what will be next? 2 seconds. 2 seconds of black video. And by the way, we can adjust how long this video is, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But right now, by default, it gives us 5 seconds of video. And then the next step is to, you notice right here, we've got a little audio symbol. We could drag just the audio or drag just the video. And of course, the only thing we want is video. There is no sound with that black video. And we'll just take and drag that right down to video track 1 and put it right at 0. Video 1, there's our black video. In fact, I'll do that again. I'm going to delete that. So I've got my black video here, and I can click right there on that little piece of video, and then just hold that mouse button, drag it down to video track 1, and notice I can put it anywhere I want on that video track, and I'm going to set it right there. And notice that there's a little snap. That triangle snaps right there at 0. Let it go, and there's 5 seconds worth of black video. I'm going to pause right now and let you give that a try. I'll do a quick review. New item. Black video. We're going to accept these defaults, 720 by 480. Click OK. And then we took that black video and drug it right up into our preview window. The other thing you can do, you do not have to preview the black video. If you want, you can take that piece of black video and just take and drag it directly to the timeline and set that there at 0. And yes, we can have 2 pieces of black video in there. And there you go. So we're going to stop right there, call this video good, and let you practice that and make sure you can get that black video lined up on the timeline.